it to you. We are going to start because it's time. Matovu, how good, so good. So good. Page 110. 110 in your Siddur. Lots of lies, so join in. Page 122 is Elohai Neshama. It's a really wonderful and important way for us to start the new year. This is the prayer that asserts each morning that the soul we have been given is pure, it's good, it's worthy. So take a moment and breathe that in. I have a beautiful soul. Yes? Can you all do that? Take a moment, breathe that in. I have a good, worthy, beautiful soul. Elohai Neshama.
Elohai Neshama, Shenatata B'Teorai. Elohai Neshama,
122.
Shenatata B'Teorai. Elohai Neshama, Shenatata B'Teorai. Elohai Neshama, Shenatata B'Teorai. Kol zman she'haneshama
this morning stuff is a chance to begin with gratitude. So I invite you now to think of 3 very specific things right now that you are grateful for this morning as we begin a new year, and add these in.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לשכלי בינה להבחין בין יום ובין לילה.
אמן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם פוקח עברים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם מתיר אסורים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם זוקף כפופים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם רוקע הארץ על המים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשה לי כל צורכי. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם המכין מצעדי גבר. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם מלביש ערומים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם הנותן ליעב כוח. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם המעביר שינה מעיניי ותמונה מעפעפיי. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשני בצלם אלוהים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשני בן חורין. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשני ישראל. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם עוזר ישראל בגבורה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם עוטר ישראל בתפארה.
We enter now the Pesukei Zimra, the songs of praise. They begin on page 130. And we have a tradition in the Nefesh community of this beautiful prayer, the Baruch She'amar, that we sing in the feminine, Brucha She'amra. Unfortunately, this prayer book doesn't have the feminine, so we are going to sing it, and you can sing any version. You can do the masculine that is here. If you know enough Hebrew, you've got a good puzzle coming. Because right now, as we sing it, you're going to switch it into the feminine, and that will come out of your mouth. And if those don't work for you, in our beautiful gender kaleidoscope, we can also do lai, which could really be any gender. It's sort of the non-binary, if you will. So you can lai, you can Baruch She'amar, or you can do Brucha She'amra. Yeah? Hallelujah. It's always okay to dance. I'm just saying. Psalm 138 with Ha-Melech, the sovereign.
será Elisa שוכן עד מרום וקדוש שמו וכתוב רננו צדיקים באדוני לישרים נאוה תהילה בפי שרים תתרומם ובדברי צדיקים תתברך ובלשון חסידים תתקדש ובקרב קדושים תתהלל ובמחלות ריבות עמך בית ישראל רינה יתפאר שמך מלכנו בכל דור ישתבח שמך לעד מלכנו ברוך אתה אדוני אל מלך גדול ותשבחו אל ההודעות אדון הנפלאות הבוחר בשירי זמרה מלך אלכי העולמים
each. Amen.
Page 141, Chatzi Kaddish.
ויתקדש שמי אבא בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחיי חון וביום חון ובחיי בכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו אמן. יהי שמי אבא מברך לעולם כל בעלמיה יתברך ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה ולעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה
For the Baruch Hu, the call to prayer, we are on page 142. We face the Torah in the ark.
את אדוני המבורך
Amen. Page 144, Or Chadash, a new light.
Oh
together this Mary Oliver poem on page 145. At the top, it starts with hello. Here we go. Hello, sun in my face. Hello, you who make the morning and spread it over the fields and into the faces of the tulips and the nodding morning glories and into the windows of even the miserable and the crotchety. Best preacher that ever was, dear star, that just happens to be where you are in the universe, to keep us from ever darkness, to ease us with warm touching, to hold us in the great hands of light. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Watch now how I start the day in happiness, in kindness. So we've come now to the blessings surrounding the Shema prayer. Blessings of love that surround the Shema. Those of you who come to Nefesh know this is where we pause and reflect on loving in our lives. For those of you who were here last night, we did a sort of year-end review of our loving. How was our loving this past year? Of ourselves, of the people we're close to, of our world. And so now we look forward this morning into the new year. How would we like our loving to look in this new year? What are areas of our loving that we think we could maybe work on and make more full and have it be more felt? Daniel Siegel, the great interpersonal neurobiologist at UCLA, talks about that you sort of you've arrived with the other person when you feel felt. Does that make sense? When you and the other person feel felt. So how are we going to do that more this year? How are we going to help our loving to land more deeply with another person, with the world, with our community? So you're going to find somebody now, and you're going to talk about that. What are you imagining in the year ahead you can do with your loving a little more? Go. We're adding a part B in Nefesh this year. You're going to say back to the person one thing you heard them say. Okay? Because that's a practice of feeling felt. This is not a contest to remember everything they just said. It's one thing you just heard them say. Okay? Both people share back. One thing I heard you say is this. Go for it. Now we return to the Sidur. Ahava Rabbah, love in great abundance. Page 146.
אהבה רבה אהבתנו, אדוני אלוהינו, חמלה גדולה ויתרה חמלת עלינו, באבו אבותינו ואימותינו, שבטחו בך, שבטחו בך, שבטחו בך, ותלמדם חוקי חיים, כן תחננו, תלמדנו, אבינו אבא חמן, המרחם רחם עלינו, ותן בליבנו להבין ולהשכין, לשמוע, ללמוד וללמד, לשמוע ולעשות, ולקיים את כל דברי תלמוד תורתך באהבה. והערנו בתורתך, ודבק ליבנו במצוותיך, ויחד לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך, ולא נבוש ולא ניכלם ולא ניכשל לעולם ועד, כי בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא בטחנו, נגילה ונשמחה, נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך. Page 148. והביאנו לשלום מארבע כנפות הארץ, ותוליכנו כממיות לארצנו, כי אל פועל ישועות אתה, ובנו בחרת מכל עם ולשון, וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול סלע באמת, להודות לך ולייחדך באהבה. ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה.
Okay, so now a moment to sit fully upright in your chair, feeling your 2 feet on the ground, feeling your spine reaching tall. You can even tap, 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 tap the top of your head. Let it float up like a helium balloon. And let your tailbone anchor down, 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 down. You can open up your arms. We're going to chant the Shema prayer, getting our bodies ready for our souls to fully listen in. One breath, one word. Here we go. Big breath in. Shema. Just before we start the Ve'ahavta, if you've had a bat mitzvah this year and you're over the age of 14 or 15, could you come please up here? Ta et
Adonai Elohecha bechol levacha ובכל נפשך
152.
ובכל מאודיך
והיו
הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי
מצווך. When היום על לבביך
ושיננתם לבניך
ודיברת בשבתך ובביתך ובלכתך בדרך
ובשוכבך
ובקומך
ושתם לאור והיו
בין עיניך על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיהם. אני אדוני אלוהיהם אשר הוצאתי אתכם from where? מארץ מצרים, Egypt, להיות להם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיהם. Go for it. Beautiful. Thank you.
Take these words and remember. Speak these words when you need some peace. Hold these words in your heart forever, and they will always be right here
Micha Mocha is the 164. It's a part of the song that we sang when we reached the other side, yes, and we did the exodus out of Egypt. And one of the things that was thinking about recently is how the text tells us that when we reached the other side, the women took out their timbrels, right, and were dancing and singing. And I've also often said to all of us about this idea that was a sign that they knew that there would be dancing, right? Leave your country, your homeland, become a refugee, leave now, pack your essentials. And they packed their musical instruments because they knew there would be dancing and singing. And recently with the hurricane, these hurricanes, right, they just keep coming. Poor Mama Earth, she is saying enough already. And in the hurricane in Florida, I think some of you remember some years back that I went to Immokalee, which is a small town in Florida, where the tomato workers have done some incredible work to sort of transform the way agriculture works around farm workers and their rights, and got restaurants involved and suppliers involved. And it's the coalition of Immokalee workers, and there's a group of us in the country that are called tomato rabbis. So that's one of my titles. So you can always feel free to call me a tomato rabbi. I wear that with great pride because we have supported this community of Immokalee. And some of the Immokalee workers, they live in these homes that are very not secure, even without a hurricane. So even though they were inland, all of their community was pretty much destroyed by what at that point was the tropical storm, because they're in kind of trailers that sit on like cinder blocks, you know, that are not secure. And so there was a video that was shared with us of them at the shelter during the hurricane. And a bunch of folks were there playing son jarocho music with their guitars, even little kids on these like little ukulele-looking guitars. And it flashed on me that idea of take your essentials, get out quick, the hurricane is coming. Of course we take our guitars and play for everyone in the shelter. So it felt like a Micha Mocha moment, their courage and also the faith that there would be singing. There would still be singing. There always needs to be singing. So let's sing, and you can dance. And if you don't want to stand up, that's fine, but you can even like do this if you feel. Little arms, maybe hands. Micha Mocha, we are on page 164. dancing like that. We are about to enter this part of the service in which there is a tremendous amount of standing. So I'm just telling you that now. And it's an opportunity, to feel it, to feel some physical challenge. And also I would say, which I have become a little more aware of this year, if you are not able to stand through all of the next section of standing, it is so okay not to stand. There is no prize for suffering. Although some Jewish people might disagree with that, but I'm going to say that very clearly as part of my deep philosophy as a rabbi, that we're coming from love, and I want you to lovingly take care of yourself. So if you need to sit for parts of what's ahead, that is fine. So we begin now with Sur Yisrael, at the end of which we will rise and we will begin the Amidah and a long, beautiful prayer standing process. So here's Sur Yisrael. You can stand as you feel, and you'll stand by the end of it.
The middle of page 164.
Zu Israel Kuma,
Kuma means rise.
Kuma Bezat Israel. Zu Israel Kuma, Kuma Bezat Israel. Ufedechinu mecha Yehuda Israel, ufedechinu mecha Yehuda Israel, go'aleinu Adonai Tzebaot Shemo. Kedosh Israel, Baruch atah Adonai
Page 166, we begin the Amidah.
Ya na 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 Adonai. Ya na 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 Sfatai Tifta. Ya na 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 Ufi Yagi Teilatecha. Ya na 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 Adonai. Ya na 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 Sfatai Tifta. Ya na 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 Ufi Yagi. Ufi Yagi
לאבותינו ואימותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק, אלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול והגיבור והנורא, עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה זורנו לחיים מלך חפץ בחיים וכותבנו בספר החיים למען אלוהים חיים מלך עוזר ומשיח מגן ברוך אתה אדוני
ובהו שמו
מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה
Page 170.
אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע מוריד אתה מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים והופך עולים ומציל אסורים ומקיים אמונתו איש אל מעפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך מלך מלכים ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה מי כמוך אל הרחמים זוכר ייסוריו לחיים ברחמים ונאמרת לחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני
ברוך ובהו שמו
מחיי הכל
Page 174.
ונתנה תוקף קדושת היום כי הוא נאהב היום ובוא תינשא מלכותך ויכון בחסד כיסך ותשב עליו באמת, ותשב עליו באמת.
Page 176 at the top.
ובשופר גדול ייתקע, וכל דממה דקה יישמע, ומלאכים יחפזו, וכאילו העדה יוחזו, ובשופר גדול ייתקע, וכל דממה דקה יישמע, ומלאכים יחפזו, וכאילו העדה יוחזו. ויאמרו הנה יום הדין, לפקוד על צבא מרום בדין, כי לא יזכו בעיניך בדין.
Page 178.
בראש השנה ייכתבו, וביום צום כיפור יחתמו, בראש השנה ייכתבו, וביום צום כיפור יחתמו, כמה יבואו וכמה יבראו, מי יחיה ומי ימות, מי בקיצו ומי לא בקיצו. בראש השנה ייכתבו, וביום צום כיפור יחתמו, בראש השנה ייכתבו, וביום צום כיפור יחתמו, מי באש ומי במים, מי בחרב ומי בחיה, מי ברע ומי בצמא. בראש השנה ייכתבו, וביום צום כיפור יחתמו, בראש השנה ייכתבו, וביום צום כיפור יחתמו, מי ברעש ומי במגפה, מי בחניקה ומי בסקילה, מי ינוח ומי ינוח. בראש השנה ייכתבו, וביום צום כיפור יחתמו, בראש השנה ייכתבו, וביום צום כיפור יחתמו, מי ישקיט ומי יתואר, מי ישלב ומי יתייסר, מי יעני ומי ישיר, מי יושפע ומי בראש השנה יקדמו וביום צום כיפור יחתמו בראש השנה יקדמו
וביום צום כיפור יחתמו
ותפילה וצדקה מעבירין את תורה הגזלה נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך כל הארץ כבודו אדיר אדירנו אדוני אדוננו מאדיר שמך בכל הארץ ברוך שמו אדוני במקומו אחד הוא אלוהינו הוא אבינו הוא מלכנו הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו לעיני כל חי אני אדוני אלוהיכם ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור Hallelujah.
Middle of page 184.
לדור ודור, לדור ודור, נגיד גדלך. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, נגיד גדלך. ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם
We turn to page 192. in the middle.
קדוש אתה ונורא שמך ואין אלוה מבלעדיך ככתוב ויקבע אדוני צבאות במשפט והאל הקדוש נקדש בצדקה ברוך אתה אדוני המלך הקדוש.
Beautiful. If you feel so moved, we need some people to open the ark for Avinu Malkeinu. So if you feel like this is a moment you could use some time right there in front of Torah, go ahead and come up and please open the ark for us. You're hearing it. I want to go up there. I'm feeling a little shy. Come on up. There we go, Joanne. Beautiful. Thank you. Don't be shy. Just take a letter and open.
אבינו מלכנו שמע קולנו.
We read together, Avinu Malkeinu, Almighty and merciful, hear our voice.
אבינו מלכנו
223.
חטאנו לפניך
Avinu Malkeinu, we have strayed and sinned before you.
אבינו מלכנו חמול עלינו ועל עוללינו ועל טפנו
Avinu Malkeinu, have compassion on us and on our families.
אבינו מלכנו קל דבר וחרב ואף מעלינו
Avinu Malkeinu, halt the onslaught of sickness, violence, and hunger.
אבינו מלכנו כתבנו בספר חיים טובים
Avinu Malkeinu, halt the reign of terror who those who cause pain and terror.
אבינו מלכנו חדש עלינו שנה טובה
Avinu Malkeinu, enter our names in the book of lives well lived.
אבינו מלכנו קלצה ומשתין מעלינו
Avinu Malkeinu, renew us for a year of goodness.
אבינו מלכנו אבינו מלכנו אבינו מלכנו חננו בנינו כי אין לנו מעשים עשה עמנו צדקה וחסד עשה עמנו צדקה וחסד והושיענו אבינו מלכנו אבינו מלכנו אבינו
May all be seated. It's our great delight to call up Bill, who is one of our beautiful Nefesharians, who's a poet, and last year wrote a poem and shared it with us, and this year has written a poem to share with us. So please come.
May the words of my heart, the meditations of my heart always be acceptable in His sight. Surah Yisrael. In the beginning, the waters rose in chaotic fury and then subsided. and the earth and all that is within it emerged into light from the dream of God. And this creation was given to us. The mountains laced with low-flung clouds, the vast brilliant sun that eclipses cannot dull, the plains with endless sunsets, their wide vistas laced with rivers, the Monongahela, the Mississippi, the Missouri, the Jordan. Great and small, they flow outward to their origin, the oceans, and the beaches stretch golden, elastic, disappearing to the north and south, mitigating the land's interface with the great seas of the earth, their motion imbued with the eternal rhythms of gravity mirrored in endless waves, their chaotic patterns echoing a divine riot of elements, dancing messengers of an order echoing the miracle of creation, our existence here in these patterns, these waves, in fractals, in crystals, all formed in the mind of God. And now, as dreamers swim against walls of fear and our coasts drowned in the furies of the south, and the earth itself rises up and shudders beneath our feet, how will these futile walls stand against growth, against the ebb of these new seas of the needy, those needing a better place to work and worship and dream? Dream of the deeply drawn breath of a secure life. And those seeking to help them, how will these walls stand against us? How will these walls of hatred screamed in the streets of Missouri, of Mississippi, of Virginia, of Los Angeles, how will this hatred stand against our love? So much hatred screamed out in the streets. So much hatred in cars blasting into crowds. So much hatred in coded knives of rhetoric. These people, immigrants, the stranger, the different, the other, the outsider, the woman, the man, the dreaming child, us. And still we sing, thee, to you, my mother, my father, Hashem. In the beginning, the waters rose and subsided, and we rose with them. We who dream, we inherit the earth, but only reside here, and need to honor it with generosity of soul and action. In waves, our soul yearns for this justice. Our minds reach out to others, saying, all this kingdom of earth, this chaos of beauty, is meant to be grown and loved in equal shares, and the only hunger is that of the seeking mind. We need only remember that we are the sea, that we begin in water, swim and dream for a time in it, emerge with an inborn longing to return to it, with the fretted fire of our mindfulness, the deep yearning of our soul's eternal seeking. How will we find the strength to share this vision of sea change? We need only to remember that we are the sea, and the sea is love.
Okay, if you know that you're a part of this Torah service, and you should know that, you know that we asked you to maybe carry the Torah around, you know that you're a part of chanting. This is a community event, so this is the time now, please, to come up, all the way up, and get ready to begin our service, our Torah service. And it's a time for all of us to do what again? That's rise. Yes, it is. We stand again.
Elohim Adonai, ben kemaasecha, malchutecha, malchut kol olamim, umemshaltecha bechol dor vador. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai yimloch leolam vaed. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום. אב הרחמים היטיבה ברצונך את ציון, תבנה חומות ירושלים, תבנה חומות ירושלים, כי בך לבד בטחנו, מלך אלרם ונישא, אדון עולמי.
Top of page 228.
אדוני, אל רחום וחנון, ערך אפיים ורב חסד ואמת, נוצר חסד לאלפים, נושא עוון בפשע וחטא ונקה. אדוני, אדוני, אל רחום וחנון, ערך אפיים ורב חסד ואמת, נוצר חסד לאלפים, נושא עוון ופשע וחטא ונקה. אדוני, אדוני, אל רחום וחנון, ערך אפיים ורב חסד ואמת, נושא חסד לאלפים, נושא עוון ופשע וחטא ונקה.
There's going to be a call and response now. Calling, responding. Yes, we begin with the Shema. It's right there in the middle of 228.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Now you say it back to us.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Calling.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh v'norah shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh v'norah shemo.
Turn this way.
גדלו לאדוני איתי, ונרוממה שמו יחד.
Kiss and hug you. All the way up the stairs, and you go that way.
לך אדוני הגדולה והגבורה והתפארת והנצח כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ. לך אדוני הממלכה והמתנשא בכל. רוממו אדוני אלוהי והשתחררו קודשו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו לי 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 לי
Okay, everybody, you can be seated. Hey, so excited to begin our Torah service today. As you know at Nefesh, or maybe you don't know, we do group aliyot. So you may not know that you're about to receive an aliyah, but you might be. And they are based on the themes of what we are reading in this Torah portion. You were passed out the Torah portion on a sheet of paper because the Torah portion in this particular Siddur is a different one. We like to do the traditional reading about Sarah and Hagar for this reading. I want to tell you a little bit about what the reading is about. Sarah has waited so long to get pregnant. So long. Into old age. And finally, in this reading, she gets pregnant. And that's the first aliyah. And she is delighted. And the child is named Isaac, Yitzchak, because of the ha laughing that she did in disbelief that she would be pregnant at this time. And then, quickly though, unfortunately, something happens to Sarah after she becomes pregnant and has this baby, and he is weaned. She gets filled with fear that the child that Abraham, her husband, has already had with Hagar, who is the maidservant who she had suggested that he have a baby with. She gets worried that his child Ishmael will take away something from her child Isaac. And in this fear, she asks Abraham to kick out Ishmael and his mother Hagar into the wilderness.
I'm doing the first reading.
And he does.
Oh, that's right, the group is
And yeah, they're out there in the wilderness. And in the final of the 3 readings today, she is terrified of being out there, and then their water has run out. And she prays and says, I can't handle this. I won't be out here watching my child die. This is just too much. And an angel comes and says, don't worry, that's not going to happen, and cares for them and says that Ishmael will be a great nation. And in the tradition of the Jewish and the Muslim people, we begin as brothers because in their tradition it's Ishmael who begins the line of Islam, and Isaac who does the line of Judaism. And in the reading that's for the second day of Rosh Hashanah, where Abraham binds Isaac like he's a lamb to sacrifice and pulls a knife on him and is about to kill him. And then again, there's an angel that intercedes and says, I think you misunderstood, like, don't do this. In the Quran, the story is actually that Ishmael gets bound in this way. So our stories are close and yet veer from these two brothers. So this is the beginning of hearing about these brothers and their beginnings. So Mark Strunen is going to Gabbai today. If you want to, are you ready? We found it. It's in there.
Yes.
It's actually in the Torah. Okay. So everyone, for the first Aliyah, where Sarah gets pregnant after all these years, I want to invite you to come up for this Aliyah if you have been waiting for something to change in your life and it has happened. You were waiting. Maybe you're not in your 90s. Maybe you're any range around there. There you go. If you have been waiting for something in your life to change and you want to acknowledge that it has happened, lots of waiting and it has happened. Or, get ready for the or, you are ready for something to change. It has not come to fruition yet, but this is the year. So either yes, it's happened, or you are waiting for it to happen and you are proclaiming that this great year of 5778, we are in the late 70s, good times. This year is the year that it is going to happen for you. So please come up for this Aliyah. Yeah, Ahmed, everybody for whom something has changed. Are you ready for something to change? 2, 3.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Adonai pakad et sarah Ka'asher amar vayas Adonai le'sarah ka'asher diber v'tahar v'telet sarah L'Avraham bein lizkunav Lamoed asher diberoto Elohim Vayikra Avraham et shemeno Hanolad lo Asher yaldalo Sarah Yitzchak Vayam al Avraham et Yitzchak Beno ben Shmonat Yamim Ka'asher Tzivaoto Elohim.
One, two, three.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat amet
וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, נותן התורה.
Blessings on all of you for all it took for those of you who were able to make it come to fruition. Mazel tov to you. And for those of you who are waiting, that you take the actions of heart and soul and get lots of good friends and community to help you make those changes. And we say amen. Amen. Also, just so everyone knows, you can come up more than once. We hear that Sarah becomes distressed about Hagar and Ishmael and asks to kick them out. So, come up with this, for this aliyah, if you are dealing with fear and how fear is affecting your life. And if in this year, in 5778, you are looking for new strategies to deal with the fear in your life. Yes? So come up if this year you are looking for some new strategies to deal with fear and to work with your fear. Fear is always going to be there. But how we work with it. Looking for new strategies to work with the fear in your life. Come up now, please. Ya'amod, everybody who's dealing with fear and looking for new strategies to deal with it. 1, 2, 3.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני מבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה. אמן. ואברהם בן 100 שנה בהיוולד לו את יצחק בנו, ותאמר שרה צחוק עשה לי אלוהים, כל השומע יצחק לי. ותאמר ממלל אברהם, הניקה ונמסרה, כי ילדתי בן לזקוניו. ויגדל הילד ויגמל, ויעש אברהם משתה גדול, ביום היגמל את יצחק. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Blessings on all of you. First of all, for courage. For courage to come up to work. And that's part of the dealing with fear, is the courage to say, this is in my life and I want to look at it in a new way. May you speak that out loud to those you love and in community so that others can support you to find new strategies to deal with fear. And we say, Amen. I'll have a representative of the group stay. Okay, this is when Hagar is in the wilderness and it becomes too much and she breaks down and says, I can't do this. I need help. I can't do this. I'm not going to do this. And this is when the angel intercedes at the moment where Hagar says, I can't do this anymore. So if you're in the place in your life around something where you know it is time to say, you know what? I can't do this alone anymore. I need help around this. Whatever it is, you're ready to turn in the language of 12-step communities. You are ready to turn it over. You are ready to offer it up. You are ready to surrender and say, I need help around this. And this year in 5778, I'm going to say that whatever aspect it is in my work, in my life, in my home, I need some help and I'm going to ask for it. So come on up if you're in that place where you are ready to ask for some help around something that you know you can't hold alone anymore.
All right, somebody come forward with the talit and
touch that place.
This one right there.
We can begin.
One, two,
Baruch Adonai Hamarach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Habarach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol